Okay. Excellent.
And so far as when to see them, actually, tying in with, now you know where, if you want to go at the right time, based on our research, what we can, amass from this is that typically, like we said, after rainstorms, and I think that you kind of verified that with one of your intense sightings there, after rainstorms also, when there's a KP index of higher than 4, and like I said, there are a lot, just, type in the letter KP index if you want to learn more about that, but what it is, solar flares actually inhibiting the Earth's magnetic field, if there's carbon present in the air, and typically in cooler weather, especially October and November. However, they've been seen in the summer before also. We can hope for a good show this time around for the festival.
Can people just take their digital cameras?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
absolutely, yeah.
And if they've got the video camera rolling, they can still pick them up. Okay. And then microphone probably wouldn't be necessary if they're not making any noise.
They don't seem to speak out loud. Maybe by thought projection, but not out loud.
I think people need to go with the idea of patience is required. Someone told me that you have a 30% chance of seeing the lights when you go out. And I have yet to, as I said, see activity on Brown Mountain. I'm still hoping, and I believe they're there, and I'll just be patient.
Okay. Okay. And then, is there a better way to be patient? October, or is there, in other words, if people are going to make this, trip from Nebraska, and they're going to come out, are they going to be able to drive in off the road to go to the 3 viewing points, hopefully, wait for a thunderstorm to clear, and then around the dark, 8 o'clock on?
8 to 10, maybe.
Yeah, after sunset.
It'd be best if they plan to devote a couple of days rather than staking everything on one evening.
Okay.
If they could come.
Pick a rainy fall week, or at least a weekend that you can come and you can spend some time jumping from viewpoint to viewpoint. And if you really want to see, as we differentiate between the Brown Mountain lights and the Linville lights, you might want to check out Wiseman's View. During, especially the rainier months, it's harder to get to because it's a dirt road, but that gives you that view of the entire valley. If you're trying to target Brown Mountain, 181's closer. That puts you within maybe 3 miles, I'd say, of the ridge itself. And, it's all just a matter of perspective, where you want to see it, what you want to see, how close you want to be to it. If you really want to be close to it, like I did, go out there and camp in the woods, for a few nights. And, that can get hair lifting, to say the least. Okay, well, that's actually that's worth coming for. Very few people want to go home with just a wet tent. So. That's right. Okay. Certainly are going to look forward to the next documentation through the festival. And thank you all for joining us this evening. I'm Gail Sanders, and we'll see you here next week. Thank you.
Visually impaired, you may request a subscription in Braille or large print, or on cassette or talking disc. For information regarding subscription prices or to order your copy, call
So what can you tell me?
The High Council of the System Lords is a rather flimsy coalition of the most powerful ghouls in the galaxy, who only cooperate when it suits them. Their numbers vary from time to time. New ones rise up, old ones get knocked off. We think there's about a dozen right now. I can put together a summary of what we know.
All right. I assume I can't just open the iris and let the representatives just walk through.
No, that would probably be a bad idea. We should